Hello, everybody. My name is Nicole Wells, and today I'm going to be taking you through the Smithsonian Library Digital Library. So, this is the homepage that you go to when you first navigate to this exact URL. Now, the one problem that I have encountered with this particular library is it is a government website. So, because of this, it can be a little bit difficult to navigate only because various websites are nested. But as we see here, the digital library is divided into three different categories. You have your books online, you have your collections, and you have your exhibitions. Now, the exhibitions one may be a bit confusing to some people. Basically, this exhibition is just a digital collection of exhibitions that they've had on display in the past. They usually have linked to a specific topic or subject, and then they recreate that collection in the digital space. So that is what you would find here in the exhibitions. The collections is actually going to be a mixture of physical and digital. As you can see here, they do have description of each of them, which is pretty nice. But the collections is mostly going to be digitized items of physical items. Now, they may not all be digitized, but the ones that are, you can definitely see on here. The books online is what I'm going to be focusing on for this particular presentation. As you can see here in the description, there's over 7,000 items that you can explore. And then you also have a link to the Biodiversity Heritage Library. Now, that is a library that is funded by the Smithsonian, but it is not part of the Smithsonian. It is actually a separate library there. So if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you have a few different links here. You also have frequently asked questions about the digital library. So we're going to go ahead and explore some of these tabs at the top. You do have a search bar, which is a general Google-like search bar, which is very nice. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the books online a little bit further. So we're back to the books online page. This is just the books section of the digital library. Now, it does have great information here right on the first page that I'm going to highlight. It gives you a bit of a description here about the copyright nature of the books that they have. They also have 4 bullet points here to help explore the books that they have online. These are all links, obviously. So you can search by newest added. You can search by a specific topic. You can search using the search box in the upper right. And then you also have a FAQ here to further point you in the right direction. These tabs came with us here, which is great. And then on the right hand side here, they have highlighted collections. So what I was able to see is that the Smithsonian Library is consistently curating collections of their items, not only in a physical way, but also in the digital platform. So this is great if you're just looking for some general information. For me, I'm always trying to learn about various things that sound interesting. So these particular ones here, the Japanese illustrated books, that is a specific collection of woodblock printed works of art, which sounds fascinating, and you could explore their entire collection by clicking on that link. They also have right here in these big old colorful blocks, they have different highlighted items as well. As you can see here, they've got quite a few right now that are highlighted items in their collection. Let's go ahead and look at one of these here. Let's go by topic. So these are all their different topics that they have something in their collection about. They have a lot, obviously, but they have a lot of really, really cool topics. I'm going to go back to the top here. And I have an interest in astronomy, so we're going to go and select astronomy. This takes you to the books tagged with astronomy or books related to astronomy page. So as you can see here, they do have your related collections on the side. These are Smithsonian libraries here. The Dibner Library is one of their physical libraries. And then obviously the National Air and Space Museum Library also is a physical library. And then at the top here, you do have various navigation tabs here that you could go through the collection with. So right now we're on books. You can also go to images. So these are digitized images that they have relating to astronomy. And then this is their exhibitions. Like I said, these are digitized collections of exhibitions that they've done in the past. So this was Chasing Venus, Observing the Transits of Venus from 1631 to 2004. So you could actually go into this. And then this will actually redirect you. So let's go back. And then digital collections, some of the topics have one, some of them don't. This one in particular does not have a digital collection, at least at the moment. So let's go back to books. And just for sake of ease and time, we're going to click on this very first one, this A Synopsis of the Astronomy of Comets. So right at the top here, you have the creator, who it was printed for, and the copyright year. And this viewer is actually really amazing. So you have a lot of links and ability to do things here. So you have just the Internet Archive logo, a search icon, ellipses icon. Those don't really do anything from what I was able to see, at least with this particular item. But as you can see here, it's almost as if it's a PowerPoint type of format. So you can actually use these arrows to flip through the pages, which I think is really cool. You can also change the view to be a one-page view. The default is two-page, but if you're trying to read it a little bit easier, the one page is probably the easiest. You can also have it read out loud to you, which is a wonderful accessibility feature. You can also zoom in and out. You can go full screen. You can even download this particular item or share it. So you have a bit of a description here about the particular item. You can also read more. You have your copyright symbols here as well. Although if you don't know what they are, they do explain them to you. So here's your metadata right here. You have your creator, your published, the different subjects it's under, your main topic, the collections it's a part of, and here's that copyright information where they describe these different symbols. So right now in the United States, it has no copyright. They also give you some citation examples, your DOI link, and then I think this is the coolest part. So you have 3 different links here to find it in a catalog, Internet Archive, or local library. So I'm going to go ahead and click on catalog, and I can show you what comes up with this. So this is the full Smithsonian Library catalog here. Little bit clunky, older looking, but we're talking a government library here, so I don't expect a whole lot. So it already pulled in our bib number for us. And then this also gives you a little bit more detailed information about the item, as it is a physical item that they are describing here. You have your copy holding information here. This is going to be what people are going to be looking at the most here. So you not only have your call number for online and physical, but you also have exactly what collection it's a part of in the Dibner if you want to go physically look at it. You have the barcode, and you have the status of the item. It is currently in, and then you can also request a copy. So if you were going to be visiting the Dibner Library, you can go ahead and request that copy to be looked at once you get there. And then on this page, you can also ask a librarian, which is awesome. So let's go back to here and close a couple of these tabs so my computer doesn't slow down. And that is pretty much all that the Smithsonian Library has as far as basics.